Viewer, behold, today I bring you Red Dead Redemption 2, which is the sequel to Red Dead Redemption 1, which is probably one of my top 5 favorite games from my childhood, without a doubt, and it became free on PlayStation Plus. So I thought, why not make a video for it? I thought that'd be fun for all of like the 5, 6 people who didn't play the game yet. If somehow you're miraculously here, hey, here you go. This game is takes place is called Red Dead Redemption 2, but it takes place as a prequel to the first game. Man, this game is just does it is it able to do does it keep up with the first game? Hell yeah, dude. This game is just it the first game does do certain things a little bit better, and I'm gonna get through that in the later part of the video. But for now, yes, this game, the graphics, mwah, the characters. Oh, Arthur Morgan. Arthur Morgan's probably one of the coolest characters to come out in recent years that I can remember, and I think a lot of people agree that he's such an awesome character and such a fun protagonist to play as. He really makes you feel like a powerful ass dude, you know. I can definitely see why people call him people call him a iconic character because the performance for from the voice actor is phenomenal. The performance all from everybody is phenomenal. Dutch, it's so cool seeing like I said I played this game. This game, the first game. I played when I was a child. I remember. I'll never forget the ending of that game. That game blew me away. This game is just fits that itch that the first game has left so well, and just like the the story is. If you play the first game, you kind of know what's gonna happen, but I still kind of let myself get into it, and I fell for the characters and all the way through, and like. You know, you're a gang of outlaws, and you guys are like it really is like sad because like in the beginning you guys are thick as thieves, but by the end it's just like everyone splits apart, and you can see how they become what they are in the first game. It really actually kind of bummed me out because I actually went to an older save after beating the game and went to like when the camp was like happy and everyone was friendly, like back in when near Valentine, and it's really like damn, like it's really crazy how the gang splits apart. But like I said, I don't want to spoil too much. I don't want to spoil too much of the first game, especially if you haven't played the first game. It's typical Rockstar shooting. If you've played Rockstar games before, like GTA, then you know what you're about. You got your guns. You have one of the best auto aim systems, and you kind of just want to flick it up for the headshots for instant kills. But I've seen a lot of people complain saying all the missions are repetitive, and I can definitely understand that because it really is go here, shoot these guys, and then go here. But that's to be expected in a Western game. I mean, what else the fuck do you think you're gonna do? It's a Western. You're gonna be blasting revolvers and dueling and shit like that. And there's a lot of side quests too. Like the side quests in this game are cool, and there's also real time events too. So you can be just traveling along the road, and you'll meet like an old homeless guy, and he'll give you if you give him like a quarter, he'll like tell you your future or some shit. Or you'll meet this kid who's really upset over this girl, and he's like throwing rocks, and you can like kind of like talk him down or be like, yeah, fuck that bitch. You know what? You should go kill her or some shit. Like you can do that. There's an honor system too. So like, the main difference I've seen with honor is how Arthur acts around others. If like Arthur is low honor, he'll be like, "Get the fuck out of my face," or like, "You looking at friend." But if he's high honor, he'll be like, "Pardon me, partner." Oh, you're all right, boy. Like shit like that. Like he's a cooler guy if he's high honor. I know like this is probably the closest you're gonna get to like living in the 1800 simulator because you can literally just hunt. You could just do whatever you want. Like that's like the best part about the game is that at certain parts you can just do what and you can just just take in the world and explore the world and have fun. And there are certain places you can't go to, but when you do online mode, when you do online mode, then it experience it just gets so much bigger. So online mode is like a completely different game, sort of, because it's well, no, a completely different story, I should say, because you pretty much create your own character and you get to live in the world, and it kind of takes place before the game because you meet the husband of a character who um passes who pretty much dies at the beginning of the game, and because you meet him online, that means it takes place before the game starts. That's like kind of like the gist of it. And as online, you kind of, if you ever played GTA Online, it's kind of the same thing where your customized character can't talk, and the difference, instead of like meeting Lamar at the airport and Lamar hooks you up, your character is like framed for murder, and he's saved by like the woman whose husband you apparently murdered because she knows you weren't him. And it kind of ends in like a little fashion way, and you really never see her again because sadly, as of 2024, as of making this video, Rockstar ended all future updates to Red Dead Online or Red Dead Redemption in general. I believe. I think the game is done. They're not doing anything else with it, which to me is extremely disappointing. But that's only because I've done everything on online. Like if you've never played it, there's so much for you to do. You have bounty hunting, you have treasure, you have moonshine, you have so much stuff. You have so much activities to do, but once you're done, there's gonna be no more things to do because they really are not adding any more to the game. And I don't believe they said they're gonna be doing any more DLC for the game either. So that's extremely disappointing, especially with how great this world is. And I personally like, and my copium, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, give me some copium. Oh, copium. What I wanted was them to redo the first game in this game, like have a DLC where they would just reuse the voice lines, but since all the locations in the first game is here, just do the game again. And I thought that would be cool, but I guess no, it didn't work out. Rockstar was like, yeah, it's not making 700 million a month, so it's worthless. Well, not Rockstar. It probably wasn't Rockstar's decision. I'm sure Rockstar probably would keep going. It's probably more 2K because 2K is 2K is the publisher, you know. So at the end of the day, they decide. They're the ones who are funding the operation, so they get to decide. But yeah, that's it. That's about it of the game. Like the game is awesome. Like you can just browse through catalogs, buy shit, you know, customize your character online, make them look how you want to. Also, like I was saying, like the realistic simulator, it really is because like you have a health and a energy bar, and you have to like eat food to keep your energy up, and you can actually make your character fat. Like no joke. Like if you keep eating food and going to sleep, your character will get fat, which I think is kind of like, I think that's pretty funny, and I think that's really cool that they added that. But like, it just shows like the attention of detail that developers went into, and it's just so sad that um that the game isn't gonna get the. It's not just gonna. It's sad that the game isn't gonna get like any more updates because like me, like Hopium. I wanted Red Dead One's DLC. There's some people who wanted Undead DLC. Apparently, someone said we are gonna get Vampire DLC, but they scrapped the Vampire DLC. Which man, come on, man, that would have been cool, dude. But like I said, it's not making $800 million a month, so they scrapped that shit. They weren't selling enough shark cards or whatever the fuck they have. But yeah, but like I said, so here's how I'll do it. So I give this game probably, I want to give it 2 thumbs up because you know, for because it's Red Dead 2. So there you go, two red thumbs standing up for this game. That's how you know that's a great scoring system right there. But yeah, that's definitely it. I'll do the first one later because, like I said, like I feel like the biggest issue. I guess I'll get into the negatives now, but like the biggest issue with the game is how sometimes it's too realistic. Like there are times where you just want to loot bodies, and Arthur has to literally like unzip the guy's pants and jack him off to fucking take the loot, instead of like the first game where like John can just pick that shit up in like in 2 seconds. But that's kind of. I know you can do it because online, your guy picks it up like in the first game, but for some reason I don't know why in Red Dead 2, especially in first person mode, like Arthur has to like dig in the guy's. He's gotta pull the guy's dick out and jerk him off before he gets any items. Like, well, dude, can you fucking just pick this shit up? I don't want to fucking sit here and like look at Arthur go, "Oh, thank you there, buddy." And I'm like, all right, cool. But yeah, also the horses kind of miss how like the horses could go like 150 miles per hour in the first game, but the system they have is pretty good here. But that's all. That's all I have to say is that the gritty, the nitpicky and whatnot. Like I said, the game gets 2 red thumbs up, and yeah, hell, fucking yeah, this game is a great game. And if you have not played it, it is now. If you have PlayStation Plus game catalog, then you can play it right now download that shit right now. Give it a try. If you have not tried the story, give it a go. If you want to play online, good luck online. Because like I said, online is just a completely different animal. And one more thing is that remember, you are playing with other players. Okay, you we made them. We fought these three dudes, and these three dudes beat the shit out of us, dude. They tried to stab my friend in the town, so I shot the guy, and little did I know it was a posse of three. I was like, okay, maybe we can handle it. We're pretty good. These guys fucked us up. Like they fucked us up. Like if we killed one of them, they killed us twice. Like it was crazy, and like they had each other covered perfectly. And like just be careful when you're playing online. That's all I'm gonna say. Is like some of these dudes are crazy. Like, they'll kill you for no reason, but some dudes will wave at you and be like, "Hey, what's going on?" And they'll actually help you out with missions. So it's kind of like a mixed bag. You don't know who you're gonna run into. Like one time we came out the weapon shop, my friend thought this guy was gonna kill us, so we just started blasting him, and he was like, "Oh, oh man, that shit like that. That's like funny. That's like the kind of cool stuff that's online that you're never gonna get in story mode. You know, just those unique interactions." But yeah, that's about it. I've been talking for like 15, 20 minutes now. So let me just edit this down and yeah, that's it. Thank you guys so much. Peace.